So we'll definitely have more episodes on like romance, love, relationships, which I'm excited for. But let's go back to mental health. Any other things?
I would say thought is a very big impact on mental health.
What do you mean?
And what I mean by that is, one second. What I mean by that is every day this is before, every day I would wake up and I would procrastinate about my day. I would think of situations that would never happen. I would think of scenarios that were so vastly away from reality that it seemed unrealistic and very not going to happen. But I would think about them every single day, and it would just make my day start off at a bad tone. I
As
think
in like overthinking.
I would overthink about little things, and I would say, for example, little things would be like, say I'm about to go to school. My mind was so bad at the time. I would think about someone's going to hit the car. I'm going to get run over. Someone's going to hit me. I'm going to have a fight at school. I'm going to get told off by teachers. My phone's going to get taken away.
That's probably like from like some caveman shit, like because you're all, like back then we're like always looking to survive. So you're trying to calculate like the worst outcome. Yeah, and that stayed on.
And then that would ruin my mental health because I would wake up and this would be the first thing I'd think about.
Something like very negative.
And it would just never be good for me. And then as I slowly became more carefree and just went as day at a time, it made my life much more easier,
Same.
much more
If you lose,
happier.
like, I'm not saying don't give a shit about anything, but like if you don't care, relieves so many problems. Like if you don't care about people's opinions, okay, if like you realize you can only control what's in your control, because you stress about, like, for example, if you get hit by a car like randomly, that's not in your control. Of course, I'm talking like walking, but if random someone slaps you, that's not in your control. So, once you realize that, of course, like overthinking is a huge problem that so many people deal with. But I think like if you're living life actively, if you're like we said, realize that you only have control of what you actually have control of. That sounds silly, but you know what I mean.
It's the have you heard the saying before? It's like write everything down that's happening in your life,
Yeah.
and then rub out the parts that you can't control. Highlight the parts that you can control.
And just
Focus
fix
on
it.
those ones. Yeah, it reminds me of that because I did that before. I would do. I don't do that anymore, but I used to do that. I would when I was very very low in my point. I would do that, and it would make me realize, okay, wait a minute, life ain't that bad.
Yeah,
It's
you deep it too hard. Not that deep as being a good one, you know. Not that deep. It is what it is.
It is what it is. That's
Yeah.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff
That one's a sticky one, but it is what it is. Yeah.
is what it is. That's a good one. But yeah, the more
But writing is a powerful tool. Like journaling has changed my life. Oh yeah, that's another physical thing that I completely forgot. Journaling, like because just like meditation, you write down all your thoughts. Like I'll get my iPad out, I'll spam every single thing that's in my brain, and then after you're like something off your shoulder. After meditating, you're like after talking to someone.
you get that like the goosebumps feelings after you've had it, you're like, oh, okay, my day's been all right now.
Yeah. And I think definitely journal. At least try it once. I think handwriting works best for me. I don't know. It's just that connection with writing. Just writing everything, and then like as you go on reviewing it, okay, maybe this happened because of this. I felt this because of blah 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 blah. Recapping, and then at the end saying what you're gonna do to make it better.
You know,
Definitely
journaling.
I'm not consistent with it, but I'm gonna try. I'm trying to be in my new schedule that I'm trying to build 100% daily.
Probably one a very very good thing to do as
Yeah.
well.